Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Monday. Hopefully we can see some volume today. It's been very quiet for the first 2 weeks of the month. First 2 weeks been very quiet. But let's hope to see volume pick up towards the end of the month so that we can get a few plays, few opportunities. So for this morning, not much to look at. I'm gonna be looking at Euro because it looks like it's gonna gap down today. Looks like it might open low. So I'm gonna do a quick analysis on it. Look for the support line. So there's a clear support around 593, 590-ish. The next support is around, probably around here, 450. So in case it dips, these are the levels that I'll be looking at to buy. That's pretty much all the levels that I can see. The next dip point will be around 4 ringgit, I guess. Just put around 4 or 5. Check the 5-minute. So last time it dipped to about 340, 350. And now it's pushed all the way up to 5 plus already. And it bounced around 520. Around 520 on Friday. That's the last bounce that I saw. So these are the levels I'll be looking for. High of today, high of all time, 576. Probably won't buy it if it. I probably won't buy into it if it pumps upwards. But we'll see. Any other stocks that could potentially be in play? Everything else looks quite soft so far. So on Friday, the top gainers were these funny ones, but I think none of them actually have any potential for continuation. But I have a few open just to look at them. Right, okay, markets open, Euro open, gap down to about 545. Very thin volume. Could bounce down to 530 at any moment. You look at the orders, it can fall at any given moment. So let's watch for some sort of selling volume, right? That is the first thing we want to see. Selling volume. Everything else looks relatively quiet. Hope you like the new chart layout. Bigger candles. So everything's quite quiet in the morning. Decent selling coming in. So we want to see more volume come in as it starts to sell. So approaching 520, where it bounced last round. Let's watch the price action and see if any buying starts to come in. Any sort of volume or buying starts to come in. Okay, so I took a small position at 526. Right here. Wanted to add on to 530, but it seems like I missed the boat already. Nope, I did not miss the boat. I wanted to add at 525. Think I might have missed it again. Let's see if I can get my ad. Come on, let's see if I can get my 525. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna get it. I wanted to add just now on the big red candle that you saw. I wanted to put in a bit more size. So the big order to get through is 541. So that is the first challenge to get through. $300,000 on 541. So I'm in very small size at 526. Let's see if we can get through 541. And then you should be able to pump through 560 relatively easy. So struggling around 540. It's just 541 that we have to get through. Seems like we will get past 541. Let's see if we can pump through 550. 550, 559, then 560 will be relatively easy, I would assume. Building good support at 541. You can see big order at 541. Now we need continuation. Somebody needs to buy 550 and then 559. If only we managed to add more at 525 here. There we go, 550 being bought up. There we go, 560. Let's see if we can clear 560. And I'll probably look to let go some size already. See if we can get through 560. Oh, looks like we're gonna break 560. Will we see 560? Okay, I'm trying to clear a bit at 560. Hopefully we can get it cleared. just read quite small size. Let's see if we can get through 560 again. Volume is relatively light. $559, $555. Okay, selling's coming in. I missed 550. I missed 560 sell. It's fine. Oh, I just removed my order just as. Okay, let's put it back. 560. This would be my order right there. Okay, that's fine. See if we can get it cleared again. 560. So these kind of stocks with very thin orders is quite hard to dance around. Yeah, because you can just blink up and down just like that. Maybe I should have cleared some at 556 earlier when it failed to break 560 right away. So at this point, I should be clearing off some size because it is sort of rejecting already. But I don't know if I should. Okay. Let me try to clear it at 555. Hopefully I can get a fill. Seems like selling is starting to come in already. Just getting a bit scary because I'm still holding. Yeah, that could happen. See, right there. No big deal. Not too big of an issue. So there's the challenge when it comes to playing with stocks like these where the orders are so thin. You miss the sell once, you're not gonna catch it again. Let's see how other stocks are doing. It's fine. I'm still holding more majority of my size because I couldn't find an opportunity to sell. Couldn't clear any of my size. So if you missed it, I was in at 526. Looks like we might struggle to get there. Might struggle to get back to 555. Let's see. If it breaks below VWAP to about 540, then I'm just selling it straight away. Missing most of the move, unfortunately. I should have sold a bit at 556 when it was tanking up here, when it started to tank already. I was holding it a bit too long, being a bit too greedy. But I mean, it's quite a small position, so. How many shares am I still holding? Okay. So let's see if we can get this cleared. Trying to unload a bit of my size just to start taking my profits. I don't want to wait so long already. Held it for a bit too long for sure, but oh well, what can you do? You miss it once and it's gone. Can you break 550 at least? Can you break back above 550? Looks like nope. Probably not. So probably just gonna unload most of my shares if it doesn't break within the next 1 or 2 minutes. If it doesn't pull back up in the next few minutes, I'll probably just let go of my entire size. Kind of a wasted opportunity up here just now. I should have sold when it started to fail around here. I think my profits around 555. I was holding, anticipating a break of 565, then it will shoot up to 569. But I ended up selling one chunk right here. Right here. Now let's see if we can break above 550. A bit of volume coming back in. Slightly slow, but okay, that's a good sign. 550, we got 550. Let's take out a bit more size at 550. There we go, filling a bit at 550, still holding about a third of my entry. And if it fails here, if it fails to push up over here, I'm just letting go the rest of them. Good, we're getting back our 550. So it's a good chance that we can push back above 560 plus plus. If we can see the volume come in. Check on Supermax. So it looks like it's kind of following Supermax, right? If you notice, same sort of pattern. So maybe we can pull Supermax up on the side and just keep it on watch, see how it behaves, and then just anticipate that Euro is going to follow for this specific trade alone. So if Supermax starts to reject, then it's time to let go most of the remaining position. So right here, we want to see whether Supermax is going to push up above 583. Obviously, this is just a short-term analysis that I'm doing. Sort of like correlating two different stocks, but I don't suggest that you do this because most of the time there's not much correlation. So let's see if we can get this break. If we can get this break, then we most likely see Euro do this as well. So let's see 555, if we can break 555, then 560, and so on. Other stocks look quite quiet still. So 583, 683, I mean 683, struggling a bit. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a relatively small position. So even if I missed about right here, this was big. This was like a 10-cent miss, and this was like a 5-cent miss. Even though I missed about 5 cents and 10 cents, on a small position, it doesn't really matter too much lah. But obviously, this should have been a sell right here. Even if half the position, should have locked in some sort of profits here, especially on a third candle in a row that it was tanking. So Supermax, is it gonna struggle at 683? Struggling a bit. There we go. You see, when it fails, this guy's looking like it's gonna fail as well. So my order is ready. Okay, I might let it go. Might put out my order already. So still holding very small size. Did I get filled? Yep. Okay, I'm out. All out. Around 552 and 554. So on this candle right here, I'm all out. Sure, it might continue, but that's okay. So a quick recap on the trade. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but first entry 526 down here. Wanted to add on 525. This candle turned red for a very short while. I wanted to add on 525, but I missed it. Tried to sell at 560, 560, around the top here, 560. I tried to sell, but barely missed it both times. Tried to sell at 555 on this candle, I think somewhere here. Didn't manage to fill. Only fill 100 lots, 100 shares, I mean. Only fill 100 shares. Sold. If I were to guess what the net was, net is probably about 2.5. Still not bad, If I saw it at 5.55, 5.6, it will net me about 3 plus. So missed out about 1k. Not the end of the world. Let's check our screener. What is running today? Boasted is up 9%. TM Cliff, Salute, SCIB. Let's have a look at all of these 4 top gainers. About 7% on the day. Anything special? Boasted, gapped up, but not much volume, not much continuation, not much volume coming in. So could it push back up? Would I be interested? I don't think so. TM Cliff. Picking up some volume over the past 2 days. Now it looks like Euro is pushing back up. Maybe I should have been a bit more patient for this sell, you know. This one I sold too late, this one I sold too early. Weird stuff. STM Cliff doesn't look good to me, so I'm just gonna close it. Salute. Wow, big sell at the end of yesterday, Friday. Salute. So ignore. SCIB. How's the daily? Not bad, pushing up on the daily chart. Few big green days already. So maybe there could be a continuation here. But it's just too choppy for me. I want to see big movements like this. I don't want to see some sort of like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'll keep it on the side just to have it on watch, but not too interested in playing. Euro looks like slowly pushing up. Looks like I sold too early. This was way too late. Way too early. Oh well, it's okay. The higher it pushes up, the more dips we can get. That's fine by me. And I'm slightly green on the day. Small green. So no rush to force any other trades. Just gonna sit back and wait for proper opportunity. Kosan is up 2%. Euro is touching 560 again. So let's see if it follows Supermax, you know. It touched the day high and then it just goes red. So rather slow for the rest of the stocks in play. Let's see if SCIB will have any potential moves. Oh, 185, huge resistance. That's why it's kind of tanking right here. 185, huge resistance, 6 mil. Well, 1.1 mil ringgit, but 600,000 orders, not 6 mil. Six viewers, hello, good morning. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope everyone's staying home, staying safe. Could this be a potential play? Nah, this is way too choppy. Strong move in the morning though. Let's look at its orders and see. Inca. It's okay, slightly thinner than if you have any stocks that you want me to take a look at, just let me know in the chat. Then I'll head over and sort of do a quick technical analysis on it. So in Euro, the three technical levels will be high of the day, 560 and 562, which was last Friday's close. That's the first resistance it has to break. Then 576, high of all time. And it might continue its move up to God knows where. God knows where Euro will keep pushing up to. It's already up like, even on this move, it's up like 150% already. And if you take into account the previous move that it made, this was another 300%. So from early November up till now, it has gone up about 800%. From 60 cents all the way to 570, almost 1000% if it hits 60 ringgit. So a lot of potential in this stock on the downside, on the dip side. For example, last Friday, it just at the end of the day, towards 435, 438, just gave a huge dip, 40-cent dip. I failed to catch it because I thought on Friday evening all action will be done. So I closed my charts early and I missed this really nice dip. So I'm going to put an alert below in case it starts to dip. So SCIB managing to push up 185, challenging the 185 resistance. No close by resistance towards the back. I think it's hitting its all-time highs as well. Yeah, historical highs for SCIB. Another stock that rallied up quite a bit. But no significant volume coming in yet. Okay, looks like volume's coming in. 185 looks like it's broken. Let's see how far I can fly. I'm not playing this stock, just gonna watch how far I can go. Because it seems like the orders are quite dense all the way up. 186, 187, 88, 89, 190, all quite dense. Even on the buy side, it looks quite healthy as well. So it looks like the only thing that's green on our watch list so far is Toyo Van. But this is one of those stocks again that is just very, very thin on volume. The previous high was 284. 284 was the previous high. It broke 284 kind of. But the price action on these kind of stocks with the extremely thin orders similar to Euro, so Toyo Van Euro, prices just bounce up and down, up and down, up and down. Like right here, it might look normal, right? But this candle right here is 7 cents. This candle right here, it went from 555 to 542 in like 2 seconds. So 13-cent drop. So these are huge, very big candles. Even this green candle, 541 to 560. 19 cents in one candle. Overseas, 11%. New top gainer. Nothing else really catching my eye. Let's check on based on volume. Bolstead has the highest volume. Again, another super ugly stock. Not much you can do here, to be honest. There's no clear direction, there's no clear momentum. Highest volume was 200,000 only in 1 minute. Let's take a look at Toyo Van's orders to get an idea. Similar to Euro, 50 orders on each level. A bit of resistance here and there. Not as bad as Euro, but still relatively thin. So seems like most of the volume already subsided. First 30 minutes, 9:30 already. Most of the volume has subsided. Only SCIB so far still pulling in some sort of volume. Maybe if we can pull up to 190 and then retrace. So up to 190. Get some retracement around 185. Flat line, then maybe we can see a continuation later in the morning. But then again, if it retraces at 190, I think our potential gain is up to 2 ringgit only, because 2 ringgit will most likely have huge selling. So it is pushing up to 188, managing to clear all the orders, building good support as well. So actually, I won't be surprised to see it break 190 right here, right now. Yep, it's touching 189 already. And watch this side of the orders. See if we can clear 190. See how look at how the orders move. And see whether it can clear 190. Seems like there's a lot of buying support building. So retracing on 390, is this exactly what we want? Will it be able to retrace at 190? And maybe consolidate around 184, 185. Is exactly what we want. Now we just want to see it continue selling down to about 184, 185. And then we want it to hold. Supermax trading in this range of 665 to 683. So about an 18-cent range. Euro as well, trading in this small range. Let's see if we can break down later. Still challenging 188 level, 189 level. I want to see it continue selling. We don't want we don't want too many people to be holding the stock as it breaks out, if it breaks out later. We want to see them pick up the stock rather than hold the stock. Because those that are holding already, when the stock breaks out, they're gonna sell. Those who are not holding, when it breaks out, they're gonna buy and they're gonna push the stock up for us. Got a calculator. So it's gonna be a bit slow, I guess, right now, because now we've seen the first move. We gotta wait for the consolidation. Mark the day high, 190. Target will be probably around 197, 198, because the major resistance will be at 2. Definitely there'll be a huge resistance at 2. So we want to see a pullback, a proper pullback. Pullback meaning sell. We want to see them sell. Those who bought down here, those who bought down here, down here, down here, we want to see them sell here. If not, if they don't sell right here, right now, if the stock breaks, they're going to be selling here and here. And then that will affect the strength of the breakout, right? Then we won't be able to, if they start selling around here and our target is right, let's say here, the stock is going to start reversing here. And then we won't get our targets. So if the stock doesn't retrace, right? If the holders down here, if they don't start to sell and the stock starts to break, the likelihood of it continuing up to our target is quite low. Success. What is success? Shooting up right here, electrical products. Check the news. Anything? Any nice news? Honestly, I'm quite surprised that the gloves are not shooting up. Because usually when COVID cases start to spike, right, worldwide, especially in Malaysia right now, I'm surprised that the gloves are not spiking. Furthermore, they are quite oversold. So I am really surprised that gloves are not getting more volume. I guess those who buy gloves when the infections are up already kind of anticipated it right here in the few days in the early weeks of the month. Doesn't look like there's much news though. Most of them are all like China, India, commodities, IPOs in US. Well, it looks like it's gonna break 190, but this consolidation is way too short lah. Way too short. So not too confident. Probably won't play this if it doesn't consolidate for longer. I mean, I don't mind if it consolidates around 187, 188, but as long as it consolidates for longer. Looks like it's starting the challenge. Breaking 190, touching 190. Everything else looks quite quiet again as usual. Only SCIB pulling in some volume, 100k. It's 300,000 on 190. Honestly, this could be a possible entry, a very quick one, maybe 190 into 193, in and out really quick. But at the same time, I don't really think it has enough. I don't think it will have enough juice to push through up to like 195, 196, 197. Even 190, I don't even think it will hold 190. Maybe it could go right now. 189 is building up. Yeah. Whoa. Gene Tech. What is up with Gene Tech? 28%. Damn. What's up with Gene Tech? Any news? Let's see if there's any news. Gene Tech. Maybe it's just riding like genetic companies booming in US. Doesn't look like there's any news at all. It just decided to go. Damn. This is well G-Shen. So it just decided it's time to fly. I'm surprised that this is 30%, man. Is it that big? Interesting. I'm surprised no one is selling this stock after it failed to break the resistance twice and it's still holding up. let's just observe and see how stocks like this will react when the people who bought, they're not selling at all until probably until it breaks 190. Is it going to retrace this time properly? Can we get a proper retracement down to 187, 186 and flatline? Can we get proper consolidation? still holding, so oh well. Let's just let it be lah. Just look at it afterwards. Okay, since it's 9:50, let's go through any potential plays that I see for the rest of the day. So far, GeneTech's definitely not one. Success is quite ugly, not gonna lie, but there is a decent chance if it breaks. If it breaks, there is a chance that it can go. Let's look at the orders first. What's this called? Success. Success. Wow, the orders are quite thin, so I mean, thin for me. So I'll probably watch this stock right here for a nice break of day high. What's the day high? 83.5. That's the day high, 83.5. So I'm gonna be watching 83.5, but I'm not sure if I will play. If I play, I'll probably enter rather small for my size. Again, I'm speaking from my point of view. So these orders might be more than enough for you to trade. If so, trade at your own risk. But for me, it's way too small. But I'll still watch it either way. Let's give a quick run through of the top gainers again. Toyo Van is picking up. JF Tech as well. Look at Salute again. Nope. Big sell-off from last Friday, so not interested. Toyo Van, Putin, not interested. JF Tech, another one of those stocks that slowly grinds upwards. Not really a breakout kind of stock, especially because the orders are very thin as well. Oh, it's okay. Better than I remember. I remember tech stocks, their orders are there's like 5 orders on each side. Especially like Grey Tech. No, not bad. The orders are getting more and more populated. So JF Tech hitting new highs. Very nice. Any plays on this? Probably only dip buys, to be honest. I don't ever remember any decent breakouts from tech stocks. If you look at Grey Tech now, it's probably gonna break its all-time high again as well. Yep, close to its all-time high. So I'll probably set alerts like down low, maybe right above right below VWAP, I mean. So in case it dips, I'll get notified, but not a fan of tech stock breakouts. Big resistance now in 190, 189. So SCIB, if it can consolidate properly, give a proper flat line around here, slightly lower, it will be better so that we can actually see proper momentum pushing up into the resistance rather than just buying, like small buying. So consolidation is definitely something I'm looking for in SCIB before I can qualify for any potential trades later in the day. Euro, looking for dips, is way too extended. Way too extended. Looking for more dips. I think these are the only stocks that I'm looking at, yeah. SCIB, Euro. Maybe not success anymore. Looks like it's breaking down. But I have an alert there in case it pops back up. So not a big worry. Don't have to keep too close of an eye on this. Let the alerts do the job for me. If there's any stocks that you want me to look at, or if any stocks that I missed that has potential that you think can go, let me know in the chat. Maybe this is finally where SCIB will come down, retrace, and consolidate. So I'll place an alert around 189. Let the alerts do the work. Don't have to stare at it the whole day. K-Power. K-Power, possible. Yeah, possible. Very possible. See the orders. Yep. Could play it, yep. Retracing a bit more than I like. A bit too far, but that's okay. Still above VWAP. So I'll put an alert here in case it pushes back up. So only time will tell for the K-Power. But definitely this is one I will be watching as well. K-Power, SCIB, breaking down. Now it's breaking down a bit too far. 185, that's fine. 185 is still fine. As long as it can hold 180. What's the view up? 183. So two similar looking stocks for breakouts and €1 for dips. Okay. Well, everyone ciao already. So thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow 9 a.m. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you're part of the Discord as usual. First link in the description. Make sure you like and make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss my upcoming streams every day 9 a.m. So thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow as usual and have a good day. Hope we can get some action later in the day and hope you can catch some as well.